Imagine looking out the window and seeing a stork fly from the window, and you notice a package on the doorstep. When you walk to the door and open it, you notice an incredible gift with a tag that reads, "To Mother and Father." You open this gift and you begin to enjoy what's inside. All of a sudden, Father is pulled away and no longer able to enjoy this gift. This isn't fair, because the tag was titled to both the mother and the father. Some of us might have been told this story as a child, and it doesn't exactly outline the birth of children, but it is relatable because a child is a gift, and both the mother and the father should be entitled to time with their child. This is the problem with the United States' loose position on paternity leave. The Department of Labor fact sheet says out of all the jobs in the United States, 17% are employed by the public sector, and 83% of the jobs are in the private sector. So 17 public, 83 private. Only 12% of US private sector workers have access to paid family leave. Family is the most important thing to me, and anything I can do to strengthen my family is a wonderful opportunity. I'm going to explain a little bit about paternity leave here in the US. I'm going to talk about why it's important for everyone to know about paternity leave, and I will discuss a few solutions and what you can do personally. Paternity leave is beneficial to families bearing a newborn child because it enables health and well-being of the newborn baby and for the family. Maternity leave is when a mother takes a period of time off from work before and after the birth of a child, and also can include if she adopts a baby. Paternity leave is the same thing, but for men. The Family and Medical Leave Act in the United States Department of Labor listed some requirements in order to receive the 12 weeks of unpaid leave. There are some requirements, like you have to work for the same employer for at least 12 months, and there are 4 reasons that you can receive the 12 weeks of unpaid time. That is for the birth of a child, adoption of a child, if a family member is sick and you need to take care of them, or if you yourself are sick and need to take time off work. The policy also talks about how some European countries have different laws. In Sweden, the government provides 10 days for the father, paid. In a research paper by Monica Porter, it says, current research suggests that employers that institute policies that are family-friendly see increased retention of staff and reduced recruitment costs, better staff motivation and organization commitment, and better relations among employees. Increasing paid paternity leave will create more because they won't be hesitant to hire men over women, because both men and women will be giving leave if they have family responsibilities or a child is born. A study was done in 2014. Out of all the educated professional fathers in the US, 9 out of 10 reported that it'd be important when finding a new job that the employer offered paid parental leave. Fathers not being at home means that men cannot bond with their children, and in the same way as mothers do. Studies have found that children that have involved fathers are more likely to do well in school and have healthy self-esteem. This is because fathers have helped in their developmental process. On the other side, fathers who are involved with their newborn may also perform better at work. Paternity leave as a whole has one large issue, and that is the financial side of it. Paid paternity leave is completely up to the employer. Paternity leave in the United States, in the Washington Post, Jenna McGregor states 86% of men said they wouldn't take paid paternity leave unless they were getting paid at least 70% of their normal salary, and 45% said they wouldn't take it unless they received their entire salary. Being paid while being on paternity leave is far from common or regular. You might be asking yourself, what can I do about this? Here are 3 steps people can take in order to prepare themselves for pregnancy and the birth of a child. Step number 1, work duties. Make a plan with the best you can of the work schedules you and your spouse have. This way, parenting isn't all left up to the mother or the father. Be aware of how to gain paternity leave or maternity leave from the employer. Make sure everything at work is taken care of so the stresses don't bother you once the child is born. Step number 2, early preparation. Make sure everything around the house is ready to go, such as the baby clothes, diapers, and the crib. Don't save anything for the last minute. The more prepared you are, the less you'll have to do when crunch time arrives. Step number 3, budget. You have 9 months to plan out your budget. It is important to save as much money as possible. Try to do everything you can to be on top of your finances when the baby arrives. Expect the worst so that you're prepared financially. Since paid paternity leave is not common in the United States, these 3 steps should help if anything were to go wrong. From what I hear, parenting is literally the hardest thing, but the most rewarding thing a person can do. And it'd be a shame if both parents couldn't take part equally in this process. I have 3 older sisters, and all of them have 3 more kids. I've watched them get pregnant, have a baby, the recovery process. Something I've noticed is that none of these experiences were the same. Each of the pregnancies should include the help of the father. Paid paternity leave is an issue that needs to be mandated federally for all fathers and families in America to benefit from. Thank you.